Through Christ who strengthens me, I can do all things. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Teacher Meita, Chem-is-try. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to someone in need. Well, in this video, we are going to discuss about carbonyl compound. What is carbonyl compound? It is a compound that has carbonyl functional group. So, what is carbonyl functional group? Carbonyl functional group is composed of a carbon atom double bonded to an oxygen. Repeat after me. Carbonyl functional group is composed of a carbon atom double bonded to an oxygen. Now please write down the definition of carbonyl functional group in your notebook. Well, these are two common examples of carbonyl compound in our daily life. The first one is benzaldehyde. This is the structure. Well, as you see, there is one carbonyl functional group attached here. The function of benzaldehyde is to make the flavors of many fruits and nuts. The second example, heptane 2-one or 2-heptanone. It is a ketone. This is the structure. As we see here, there is one carbonyl functional group in heptane 2-one. The function is to make the smell of blue cheese. Do you like cheese? Yeah, I do like cheese. Well, we're gonna discuss more about two derivatives of hydrocarbons that has carbonyl functional group. They are aldehydes and ketones. We're gonna differentiate between aldehydes and ketone. The first, aldehydes can be formed from oxidation of primary alcohols, but ketones can be formed from oxidation of secondary alcohols. We have learned about primary and secondary alcohols in the previous chapter, so please go back to your previous chapter in your textbook. The structure of aldehydes is like this: R, C double bonded OH. R is alkyl, and look at here, the carbonyl functional group position at the end. So we don't need to number the functional group in the future. Second, ketones, RCOR. So the functional group of carbonyl is attached to two other alkyl. That is the difference. So how are we gonna name it? The nomenclature of aldehyde is at the end of the name replaced by al, because it is coming from alkanal. So methane become methanal, ethane become ethanol, propane become propanol, and so on and so on. Because C only one here and then have one carbonyl functional group here, so methane become methanol. There are two carbon here. It means that ethane with one carbonyl group, so the name become ethanol. How about ketone? Ketone at the end of the name just replaced by -one. So for example, we have CH3, C double bonded O, CH2, CH2, CH3. The first step, we have to find out the longest carbon. This is the longest carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the longest carbon must be attached to the carbonyl functional group. So because there are 5 carbons, pentane become pentanone. And then we have to number each carbon and then check the carbonyl functional group is in carbon number 2. That's why the name become pentane 2-one or 2-pentanone. So 2 is for the number of carbon in carbonyl functional group. Second example, we have CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. Find out the longest carbon. Yeah, the longest carbon is 5. So pentane become pentanone. And then number the carbon, 1, 2, 3. So carbonyl functional group is in carbon number 3. So the name become pentane 3-one or 3-pentanone. Okay guys, because you have understand how to name the aldehyde and ketones, now I'm going to give you exercise 1. There are 5 numbers here. Please do it in your notebook, and then the time is only 10 minutes. Please pause this video for 10 minutes. Well, we are going to discuss exercise number 1, naming aldehydes. The first is CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bond H. So we need to find out the longest carbon. Yes, this is the longest carbon. There are 4 carbon. So butane become butanol. Why butanol? Because C double bond is at the end, so this is alkanol. And then out of the longest carbon, that is alkyl. The alkyl is in carbon number 2, so the name is 2-methyl-butanol. Number 2, find out the longest carbon. Yes, the longest carbon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon. Hexane become hexanol. There is no alkyl here. Number 3, HC double bond O, CH2, CH3, CH4, CH5, and then there is CH3 here. We need to find out the longest carbon. Yeah, if we go straight, the carbon will be 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we go down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 the longest carbon. 5 pentane. So pentane become pentanal because the carbonyl group is at the end. And then in carbon number 3 there are alkyl. The alkyl is methyl, so the name is become 3-methyl-pentanol. Number 4, find out the longest carbon. Yeah, if we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. So the longest carbon is 6 carbon. 6 means that hexane become hexanol. And then in carbon number 4 there is one alkyl called as methyl, so the name is become 4-methyl-hexanol. The last, there is cyclohexane here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexane become hexanol, so we call this name is cyclohexanol. So guys, if all correct, you deserve 10 stars. Congratulations. Now we are going to do exercise number 2, naming ketones. Do it in your notebook for 10 minutes and pause this video. Thank you. Okay guys, we are going to discuss exercise number 2. The first one is CH3, C double bond O, CH2, CH2, C, CH3, CH3, CH3. Then we need to find out the longest carbon. The longest carbon, if we going to the straight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So choose the straight one to make it simple. Well, and the number the carbon starting from here. Why? Because it is closer to carbonyl functional group 1, 2. But if we number from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the carbonyl functional group is in carbon number 5. It's too far. We choose in this direction. Then because they are 6 means that hexane become hexanon. And then carbonyl functional group is in number 2, so hexane 2-one. And the alkyl, there are 2 alkyl here in number 5, methyl. So the name become 5.5 dimethyl hexane 2-one. Number 2, find out the longest carbon. Yes, the longest carbon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 7 carbon. And the numbering 8, that is closest to carbonyl functional group 1, 2, 3. But if from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the correct one is from here. Then carbonyl functional group is in carbon number 3. So the name become heptane trione, and there is one methyl in carbon number 4, so the complete name become 4-methyl heptane trione. Next, number 3, how to solve this problem. Cyclo, it is close ring, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5 carbon, cyclopentane, because this is functional group of carbonyl, so the name become ketone, cyclopentanone. Next, 1 2 3 4 5 6, there are 6, so hexane, cyclohexane, because it is close chain, so the name becomes cyclohexane 1-one, because 1 functional group in carbon number 1, but in carbon number 2 there is 1 alkyl, which is methyl, so the complete name become 2-methyl cyclohexane 1-one. Number 5, 1 2 3 4, there are 4 carbon and it is close chain, so the name becomes cyclobutane 1-one, and then there is 1 2, they are ethyl here in carbon number 2, so the complete name becomes 2-ethyl cyclobutane 1-one. Okay guys, that's it for our today's videos. If all correct, you deserve 10 stars, and please write down the total stars in your activity card for today, and see you for the next video. Bye.